Hi everybody. Till now we have discussed different types of Android applications. I have explained different concepts in Android and how to use them to build different types of applications. Okay, so today we will discuss good, better, best. Okay, it means I'm not going to create any application here. Okay, instead of that I will show how you can create an application in a better way, or how you can make your Android app a best app. Okay, and also I will discuss like what all the problems faced by Android developers while developing different types of applications for different mobile devices, means different sizes of devices, and with devices with different resolution. Okay, so what all the problems developer faced. Okay, and how Android has given a solution for all these problems. Okay, if not to be precise, how exactly the Fragments solved many problems in Android. Okay, or the major problems in Android. Okay, so today's motive is I will discuss, or I will focus mainly on Fragments. Okay, how exactly Fragments provided solution for different problems in Android, and how to implement the Fragments. Okay, and how you can make your application a better one. Okay, using these Fragments. Okay, so let us start. Before getting into discussion, I will show one image for you. Here it is. Now it's a simple drawing. It contains one house, one tree, and two birds. Don't worry, this one is a river. Okay, just assume this as a river, and you have one boat also. Okay, so now if you consider this as a one art, if not one picture. Okay, now it contains different components. As I told, it contains home, or it is having one tree, and birds are there. Okay, river, etc. Okay, now why I am explaining this particular art? I was discussing about Android problems in Android application development. Then I have explained Fragments. Okay, at last I am showing you one somewhat it's better or good. Okay, one image. Okay, because see, as I told, I will be discussing about Fragments. Okay, first you have to understand what are Fragments. For that you have to look into this picture. Okay, so fragment is nothing but a different component. Remember, this house itself is called as a fragment of this particular picture. Now you consider this tree, it is a fragment of this particular picture. If you consider the river, it's a fragment. If you consider the birds, it's a fragment. Okay, so fragment is nothing but a piece of the particular the complete object. If you consider this complete image as an object, in that object this is a one piece. Okay, but the importance of this piece is, suppose I don't want this particular image here. So what I will do is, just I will select this and I will move it somewhere here. Okay, and I don't want this tree to be here, I can move it to some other place. I don't want birds here, so what I will do is I will select these birds and I will move it to some other place. If not, I will select free moving tool and I will copy this. Okay, I'll select this and just I will move it to here. Okay, so like this you can move the objects or the fragments of your complete image. Okay, so I think now you are familiar with the fragment. You can say it is a piece of your complete image, and it is having some flexibility, like you can move that fragment to a place wherever you want, or even see, suppose I want to use this somewhere else. So what I will do, I will okay, I'll do one second. I will take this rectangular selection. I'll select this home. Now I want to copy this. Okay, so what I will do, I'll copy it and I want to paste it somewhere here. Okay, if not, I have another page. Okay, like this, I have another page where I have to add this image. So what I will do, I will select this and I will move it here. Okay, like this you can use your fragment in different screens or in different images. Okay, so this is called as fragment. So now let us go to Android and I will explain why we need fragment. Okay, so remember, if you want the definition of fragment, you can say fragment is a part of UI. If not, it's a piece of UI, but it's having a flexibility, like you can move that fragment wherever you want, or you can use it in different screens. So this is the use of fragment, or this is what the fragment means. Now let us get into Android. So what exactly Android application contains? Okay, so I'll create one new page here. Okay, I'll save this image. Okay, so now what your Android application is consist of? It consists of different pages. So what I will do is I'll create some pages here. Okay, so this is my page 1. I will copy this, and this is my page 2, then page 3. Okay, so now the basic rule or the basic design of your Android application will be like this. It consists of different pages and you have to navigate from one page to another page. Okay, so you have to navigate from here to here and then here to here. If not, you may navigate from your if I say this is a page A and this is page B, okay, and this is page C, so then you can navigate from even your page A to page C also. Okay, so it is your wish, even you can come back from C to B. So this is the basic flow in Android application. So now assume you have screen A, this one, I will draw it here. Okay, and just I will try to move this. So this is my A, and in this I have some content. Okay, suppose I have a list view. Okay, so okay, one second, I have some list items here. Okay, a basic example is like consider this is your mail application, email application. Okay, now and this will be like something your inbox. Okay, so in the inbox it will display all the mails which you have received, but now it is showing the mails what you have received. If you want to see the description of that mail, so what you will do, you will click on that particular item, okay, and it will navigate to another page. It will go to another page. Suppose if it is B, it will go to page B, and here it will display the content which is present inside your mail. Okay, so this is the basic flow of your Android application. But this was working fine, and there was no problems with this till the version 3, if not till the tabs came to market. Okay, so after arrival of tabs into the market, the problem has started, because see, I will save this. Okay, the problem is if you design an Android application, okay, for the phones. So here I will take the screen for phone, your Android smartphone. Okay, so it will be like this, somewhat like this. Okay, so this is the screen of your Android smartphone. Now if you consider the tab, so then the screen will be like this. Okay, so now if you consider a email application, okay, if not, if you have the Gmail account, if you consider your Gmail application, okay, so in the Gmail, if you go to the inbox, okay, as I explained, first what you will see is you'll be having the messages or mails in your inbox in a list form like this. Okay, and when you click on the list item, it will go to another page and it will display the description there regarding that particular mail. Okay, so what I will do is just I'll move this object a little bit this side. Okay, so on this I'll move it little bit left, and I will take one more rectangle here. Okay, so now this will be your first screen, and like if you consider this as page A, okay, which contains your inbox or mails, whatever you have received, and whenever you click on a particular item, it will go to this page. It is page B, and here it will display the complete description. Okay, so now this was the traditional way, but after invention of tabs, the problem is here you can find the space, like you have enough space to display both your page 1 and page 2, if not page A and page B, in one screen itself. It means here you can display the here you can display the inbox, okay, and whenever user clicks on this particular item, in this area you can display the content, because you have enough space here to display both the messages and the description for those messages. Okay, but it will be tedious if you are designing two different applications for your phone and tab. If you are designing a separate application for your phone and if you are designing a separate application for your tab, it is like time consuming, and also like it's a tedious work. You have to spend a lot of time and effort. Okay, so it's a problem for developers. So as the devices become abundant in market, means whenever the companies have started giving the devices of different sizes. Here, suppose if the device size of this is 3 inches, okay, and the size of this one is 7 inches, okay, and suppose if you have some other device with 5 inches size, okay, and the resolution also, if you have different resolutions, so then for the developer it has become much more complicated, because he has to develop at different applications for different screens. But even in Android it has provided an option where developer can develop an application like which can be compatible with some devices which are available in the market. But still, after invention of your tab, it has become more difficult to satisfy the user with these features, with this type of features, because if you're displaying a list view with this complete screen, okay, it won't look good, because you are wasting a lot of space, you are not using the space efficiently, okay, and also it won't give a good look to the user. So if you are using the same feature here, then what is the use of tab here? You can go with the phone itself. Okay, so these are the different problems faced by the developer, okay, before the version Android version 3.0 honeycomb. Okay, like after the invention of your tabs and with OS version 3.0 honeycomb, so they have come up with a new concept called as fragments. Okay, so suppose if you want to design this particular page or this particular activity, then what we used to do, we have to create one XML file. Okay, first we have to create the XML file, then we have to create the Java file, and we have to add this XML file to the Java file, so that this Java file will understand it is providing action to this particular XML layout. Okay, so that was the previous thing. This also we are using in the later versions, like after 3.0, but what change they have made is we can go with this, okay, but this XML is completely occupies your screen. It means one page means it will be having one XML file, and it contains one Java file where that Java will provide action to your XML code. Okay, so that was the design. But after 3.0 or in 3.0 version, what they have did is, instead of going with this model, let us have XML and Java, but let it not take the complete screen. It means I will be, as I explained in the picture, like a picture which contains tree, house, river, etc. But each component is one fragment. If you want to move that particular component, you can move it anywhere, wherever you want. Okay, or if you want to copy that fragment to use in some other image, you can copy it. Okay, so that concept they have implemented in Android. So what they did is you can make this much of screen, this much of component as a fragment, and this space is used by some other component. Okay, suppose you have see, now you have this particular view in your page, okay, in your application. Now whenever you click on this particular component, you want to display one component here. Okay, now if I click on this, instead of one component, I want to display another two components, something like some other, like 3 and 4. Okay, it's a component name. I want to display different components, mean different UI. Okay, so if I show, I will explain it in a better way so that you can understand easily. I will save this. Okay, so here see, initially I have this screen, this is my tab. Now I have this will be my home page, and initially I will display one component here. Okay, and here I will display another component. Okay, so this is fine, this is my home screen. Now my requirement is, suppose if I perform an action, I will name the components here. I will make some, this one will be component 1 and this will be component 2. whatever, whether it may be list view or it may be grid view, gallery view, menu, or alert dialog, or any component, scroll bar or anything, okay, any image, okay, whatever may be the component. Okay, so this is my first component and this is the second component, and this will be my home screen. Now suppose if I perform an action on my first component, okay, so instead of this second component, okay, I want some other component or some other UI to be displayed here. Okay, so our traditional way is whenever you perform action on this particular component, we used to navigate to some other page. Okay, we used to navigate to another page to display the required UI. So this is the traditional way. But after 3.0 version, what they have did is, instead of navigating to a separate page, so we have a space here, and if you don't need this component too, then you can remove this component. It means you can replace this. Okay, you can remove this component and you can add whatever the components you want. Means if you want to add some other components here, so you can add it easily. Okay, so that will be your component 3 and that will be your component 3 and 4. Okay, so after some time, if you are performing action on 3 and if you want to replace your component 1, then also it is possible. So based on the requirement, you can replace the components inside your screen. You can replace the fragments. Okay, whatever the components I am speaking, so they are the fragments. You can replace the fragments. So that's what that is the use of fragments. Okay, provided by Android. So now this is about your fragments, and still we have to discuss how to create the fragment, okay, and what are the different features of fragment, and how to design fragment, how to add the fragment to your screen. Okay, is there any life cycle for fragment, how long it will be displayed in a screen. Okay, see, now with this type of architecture, in one page itself you can display all the pages. Okay, so that is the flexibility provided by fragments. So now let us see some features of fragment, or what exactly the fragments means. Okay, and in the next session I will explain how to design the fragments, and what is the life cycle of fragment, how it is related to how it is integrated with Android activity. All those things I will discuss. Okay, so before that I will let us see what exactly the fragments, or the features or the advantages of fragments. Okay, so fragment is a part of UI. Okay, and it has its own life cycle like your activity, but it is linked with the activity life cycle. Means I will discuss how it is related to your activity life cycle, all those things, and can be added to any activity, also can be removed if required. As I explained in the image, if you want to copy a tree from your image 1, and if you want to add it to image 2, so it is possible. That's what the fragment means. Okay, it's a piece, wherever you want you can add it. So that's your fragment, and it is introduced in 3.0 Honeycomb, used to make use of space on tablets, to make a better use of your space of tablets, and you can create fixed scrolling and swipe tabs using fragments. Okay, and I think I have discussed about tabs. What do you mean by tabs? Okay, so there we have created only a fixed tabs, but here you can create scrolling tabs and also swipe tabs. Okay, and also like it is used to create the dialogues, list views, okay, and web view. There are different types of fragments. Okay, so all those things we will discuss, and also it is used to customize your action bar. Okay, so that's all about your that's about your fragments, and you have much more things to discuss. In the next session I will show how to create the fragments and how to use them in Android application. Okay, so thanks for watching.